For 125 years, Women's College and UNCG have sent waves of graduates into the world. Hopeful for each, the lessons of a few years would multiply across a lifetime. Students carry the knowledge and values the university instills, spreading them wherever they go.
The graduates, the students who have gone out into the world and gone far and wide, taking their abilities and things they've learned from college, that's the strength of this college, and that's why we at the university is so well known, because so many of our students have become ambassadors for the college.
So there have always been other schools that I could affiliate with, but I think the first love is forever. And I first loved Women's College. It was my model of what a college should be. And of all the schools that I have since learned about, it's my favorite.
I'm very proud each time I say that I'm a graduate of UNCG.
UNCG graduates are its legacy, people with the courage to lead.
I wanted to be a leader. It was clear to me that I did, and I accepted the immodesty of that.
At that point in time, I was sort of the token woman. It was in the 1970s, and there weren't a lot of women in that industry. And fortunately, I worked for a man who was not intimidated by a smart woman. I advocated for the women that worked for me and was able to increase their pay significantly.
At pivotal moments, critical moments in my experience, someone here at this college saw me, approached me, helped me develop my leadership potential, even when I didn't know I had potential in certain areas. And that's something I always remember and really thank the university for doing.
Leadership is more working together, I think, than me telling you what to do.
I think the most important thing I learned was to be independent, was that my voice was important, and the voice of my friends was important.
Those who never lose their love of learning and sharing it with others.
Dean Catherine Taylor always said, quoting Dean Harriet Elliott, "The campus is the whole classroom." And it didn't stop at the end of Shakespeare or business education, but what you were doing in student government and in the arts forum, in the religion forum, whatever you did was part of the learning experience. I think the notion that this big campus was a learning lab just carried over to me into the classroom.
One of my great joys was to be able to talk live to people, to an audience. I still miss that, to be able to explain to them, what this star is, what that star is, how these planets work, all of that sort of thing. And one of the things that really warmed my heart is when in the planetarium, when I would turn all the lights out, turn the stars on, and hear a group, whether it be children or adults, and they all go, "Wow, that is a cool feeling."
All my life I have believed that education was the only way we could get ahead, and it afforded opportunities for people. People can be smart and just not have the same opportunities that other people have. Because I learned that in the textile industry, because I saw women particularly who had skills and had abilities, but had not had the opportunity for an education like I was able to get. And that afforded me more opportunities.
Individuals who learn the pursuit of excellence is a hard road, but one worth taking.
I always thought there were high standards at Women's College. When we first came as freshmen, like all college freshmen, we were quite alarmed that we were not doing as well as we had done in high school. And it was clear that the bar was set very high.
I thought in the freshman year that, well, no point in me coming back here because I was having so much trouble with my history course. I never liked history. And then when I came down the end of the first semester sophomore year and I saw my name on the honor roll list, that was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen.
Met some good mentors here, some good advisors, academic advisors that really steered me, took me under their wing. And by the second semester, third semester, Dean's List on out, but that first semester was pretty much traditional.
Never thought of myself as being excellent. I try to be, I know that. I've always tried to do whatever I do the very best.
And above all, people eager to make the world around them better.
I think what Women's College taught me the most was service. That was the school motto, service. And I realized that I had a responsibility. I received all of these good things when I went to WC. Now I was responsible for going back into my community and being of service.
I think everybody does something, and it doesn't have to be huge. It can be some small thing, but if we all do something, then I think that's the important definition of service, that you do something for your community.
Alumni who exemplify the ideals of Women's College. Congratulations to our 2017 Legacy Award winners.